Well, hey guys, welcome back to UFOs Above Us. All right, we're going to look at two videos I shot today, March 29th, of commercial aircraft and unidentified objects. Now, in this first one, it happens pretty fast, so we're just going to show it once and then jump straight to the slow motion. Now, by the way, if you're looking at that commercial airline right there, you probably know who it is. You can probably recognize the color pattern on the tail. I can too. I'm not going to use their name, so it's not important who it is. But if you watch carefully, there's actually three UFOs. The first one, you just see a glimpse of it traveling from top to bottom. The second one, you actually see it fly up under the airplane and then angle off and away behind the craft. That's the most interesting. And then we're going to watch it again here. So watch it, see it pops up there and starts flying towards the craft, hesitates right there under the, where the landing gear would be, and then angles down and away behind the aircraft. And you can see it leaving the screen right now. Now, I think we'd all agree that is an interesting object, certainly an object of interest. Is it a bug or a bird or something? It could be. I don't know. We don't know for sure that it's right there by the plane, but the way it traveled suggested that it's interacting with the plane, and that's all I'll say about this one. Now, this next one just flies straight across. That's a pattern that could very well be a bird. It's just a small enough object. I can't see the wing beat, so I don't know definitively if it's a bird or if it's something else. And it was in the same video, so I'm sharing it I keep an open mind about all these. I don't know what they are ahead of time. I don't say there's no such thing as UFO, so that it has to be a bird. I just say video it and then study it to figure out what it is. So here's the still image of that one that I think, in my mind, I don't think it's a bird or an insect. I think it's something else. And I know from hearing about that incident in Arizona that pilots see objects that they say are not airplanes but fly by. So I wonder if that's what that was. Just wondering. Video number 2, watch the upper left to the lower right, and you're going to see an object pass by, and it happens fairly fast, so I'll show it 2 or 3 times here. So we'll go ahead and re-roll the tape here. Again, watch from the upper left to the lower right. All right, so what is that object? And I don't know. But here's what I do know. I know that it does something very interesting. It's captured in 9 frames of this film. And so I'm going to show a snapshot of all 9 frames. There's frame 1. Here's frame 2. Now, when it gets to frame 5, it'll be right behind the aircraft, even with the contrail. And when you see that frame, you're going to notice something fascinating. So we'll watch it. Now, while we're watching it, look at these still frames. Look at the shape of the object. What shape does that look like to you? And I'll just leave it at that. So let's watch for this next frame. This will be frame 5. Where'd the object go? And I think we all know where it went. It's on the other side of the contrail, so we can't see it. Because there's frame 6 and you see it again. Now, frame 7 is interesting because I want you to pay particular attention. I'm going to blow that up here in a minute, so stay tuned. But look at that object. Tell me what that looks like to you. All right, there's frame 8. And we'll wrap it up with frame 9. Okay, so the significance of this little video clip. That jet is probably flying 30 or 40,000 feet. And clearly the object disappears behind the contrail. So that means it's flying at least higher than the jet. And I'm using a Sony A6300 with a Sony 210 millimeter lens. There's zero chance that that could be an insect or a bird because it would not be able to see it from that far away. So that second video is conclusive proof. Now, this first one could be an insect or a bird. I don't know. It's interesting to me, and I think it's something else. But I can't say that for sure, so it's just my guess. But this second video, it's something else because it flies behind the contrail. So what is it? I want you to look at that blow-up of frame number 7. Tell me what it looks like to you. Looks saucer-shaped to me. So, again, I'm just trying to be open-minded, share the truth with people, and encourage you to keep watching the skies.